cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer.
Yeah.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
What a fucking nerd, I don't care. Commodore red wine, pale age vodka, potent beer, Astra cigarettes. Wait, how do I buy drugs? Oh, drugs are over there. So we can't buy any drugs that do crazy things to us. We can only buy healing drugs. I was hoping we could find some cocaine, but maybe later in the game. So let's just buy the cheapest, shittiest booze.
Here you go, mister.
And the cheapest, shittiest cigarettes.
Here you go, mister.
Also, we're poor. We shouldn't be wasting money, but... There we go. Yeah, so booze gives you more physique, but fucks up your morale. Can you die from that? Wait, if I have 1 morale and I drink that, do I die? I'm gonna die from alcohol abuse. And then cigarettes, yeah, you lose health. Oh no, that does hurt you, but it makes you briefly smarter. Okay, let me, I have a feeling electrochemistry is going to chime in as soon as I click off the screen. Yep. Electrochemistry's hungry.
There it is, a brave little army in your pocket. The 1st Smokes platoon. 20 brave souls standing in salute, ready to step into fire for you, sir.
I knew it. As soon as those cigarettes and booze touched his hand, electrochemistry's like, let's get fucked up, man. Harless, hello, you want to be smart? All you have to do is smoke 1,000,000 cigarettes and you'll have the biggest brain the world has ever seen. At least according to this game. Hi, Heartless. How you doing? How you been? Pervert. I think I just shot some eggs out. That voice. Oh, the narrator. Yeah, the narrator's pretty smooth. The narrator's pretty smooth. I'm not gonna do it. No, I will. Pull one out of the pack.
You picked the best one.
Yeah.
This soldier is fat and succulent. What are you waiting for? Light up. Re-become yourself.
Light it up, baby.
Get a load of this rock and roll cop here, people. Johnny Thundercop fishes a cheap lighter out of his pants. With a flick of the thumb, there's fire. A primal satisfaction. Here we go.
Is that gonna kill me? Because I've got 1 morale. I think that's gonna kill me. I'm gonna die from smoking. 1 cigarette is gonna kill me.
The lighter's dark green disposable plastic. Safety's off. In your case, the safety is always off.
Hey, you can't smoke in here. Please, don't fuck with Frit.
That was, language. You can't smoke. Why?
Shut up. It's already happening.
Do I get fined? I don't have any money. I can't afford to go to jail. Also, I'm a cop. Dip that bad boy. Hold on. What are the repercussions if I do this?
Repercussions? There's a high risk of glory with a mild chance, cool genius.
Oh.
Smoking makes you into an intellectual. Everybody knows that.
Is that how that works? If you smoke a cigarette, you get really, really smart? Is that how that works? I always thought smoking was silly, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was too harsh in my judgment. You get an intellect when you smoke? Yep. It makes you big smart. I don't know how. You can't sleep? I'm sorry to hear that, mate. Don't worry, Heartless. I'm going to go around beating up random civilians. And hopefully, seeing that helps soothe your soul and helps you get to sleep.
It will help you concentrate a bit. That much is true.
Fuck it. Dip the bad boy in the flame and breathe it in.
Thick, warm smoke gets sucked down into your lungs. Immediately, you feel a warm nostalgia fill your head, body, and soul.
I got XP
A
for
nostalgia for yourself. The man you were in your youth. Johnny Thundercop is back, and he's chill as balls.
I got 30 XP for smoking. That's fucking sick. So my last playthrough, no smokes, no drugs, no alcohol. It was clean as a whistle. This one, We're getting fucked up. That's so funny. We got XP for that. So, is she gonna, like, find me?
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's a cigarettes button. Cigarettes gives +1 to intellect skills. Logic.
Right. Now that we've done that,
Well, hello.
let's do alcohol. Why not?
Someone seems to have found himself a bottle of alcohol. Here's where the magic happens.
Might as well. We've already crossed the bridge. You might as well go the whole way, man. What are you smoking, PCP? I don't know, mate. I bought the cheapest cigarettes I could find. And apparently they make me really, really smart. Apparently. You dropped your ancient air fryer basket and the handle broke? Oh no! New basket cost almost as much as new air fryer? What a fucking scam. That sucks, man. I thought you were saying Thundercock. I mean, if you guys prefer Thundercock to Thundercop, we can call him Thundercock. That could be our name for him. Look at the bottle.
What a solid can of mass-produced piss water.
Yeah.
Well over 10% alcohol in this so-called beer.
Well,
Pop it open before it gets too warm.
I'm getting pull-shamed by Electrochem. I can't afford the nice stuff, man.
Wow, the gods of mass production have made this alcohol container laughably easy to open. A child could have done it.
We should give some kids alcohol later. Can we go around giving children alcohol and drugs? Hey kid, you want some of this? Open the bottle.
There's a satisfying pop as the cap comes off, and the hair on your back rises like an army at attention. You've been here before. Welcome back, detective. You're home now.
What will be the repercussions if I take a sip?
Nothing. Some mental stuff.
Huh.
Nothing to be worried about. Physically, you'll be strong as an ox.
Good enough for me. Let's get drunk. Right, I gotta use a hill, right?
A golden
Yes,
sun
that would have
melts
killed me.
down your throat. Its rays filling your nostrils with sunshine. Your stomach melts from it into a happy, gooey mess. So does your mind. All the bad
leveled
things
up.
are melting. You're you again. A real cop.
Nice.
A real detective. Incredibly well done.
Thanks, Electrochemistry. I've always got a friend in this voice in my head. Thanks, man. I got so much XP from that. I got a level up. Secret task complete. Find booze and drink it.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's an alcohol button.
Remember.
From the void we came, and to the void we must return.
What does that mean? She mad?
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
She threatened me before. She was like, don't fuck with Fritte. I want to ask about that. Let me level up real quick. So my volition's at 4, which means my mental health is at 4. That's fine. As long as I have 4 of each, I'm okay with that. That's... yeah, that's fine. So I have 5... That's normally 4, so 4 HP, 4 mental HP. Now, where should I start putting my points then? Because I don't want to do intelligence. Obviously, we're playing a big, stupid dum-dum. That's kind of the point. I don't want to do another psyche build. I want to put all my points in physique and motorics. Electrochemistry is the meme. The meme one, right? It's just sex, drugs, all the, like, impulsive shit. I want to beat up Measurehead. Measurehead is the big super racist at the top of the bridge, who we're going to meet soon. I'm assuming physical instrument is hitting things. That's not taking damage, that's health. Should I just pump up? Because having level 7 in this is already massive. Shivers is interesting too. Half-Light's scary. Half-Light is your ability to intimidate and like smell fear. It's one of the more like crazy voices, but it's kind of interesting. Give him booze, then bash him in the head. That's what I'm gonna do. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Good strategy. Got a happy gooey mess for me. That sounds perverted. That sounds like you're an electrochemistry guy yourself. I know where to put my points. I want to put it in. I want to punch people. Physical instrument is hitting thing. Should I do physical? Fuck it. Physical instrument. Right, I should probably save it before we continue. Oh, and you get 3 charges of smokes and booze, not just a one shot. I also like that I'm walking around with... I'm a cop, and I'm walking around with a booze bottle in my hand in broad daylight. But I'm a cop, so it's allowed, right?
Is this about the
You
question
said I shouldn't
again?
fuck with
'Cause
Frite,
I
why?
don't, because Frit has an army.
She blinks at you, confused as to why you'd ask such an obvious thing.
An army? Like mercenaries to kill people?
Yeah, like 2,000 or so.
Why?
I don't know. It stops people from robbing Frit, I guess. If they know there's an army, I mean, I wouldn't want to fuck with them anyway.
What, they're gonna shoot me because I lit up a cigarette in their store?
Businesses often hire private security this side of the river. It's an unfortunate state of affairs, but not unheard of.
But that's what the cops are for.
You think the police, like, bother catching shoplifters?
I mean...
Frit polices themselves, so yeah. Anything else you wanted?
Yeah, I live in the UK, I know that they don't do shit. People over here, people casually walk into stores, take whatever they want, just walk out. Security guard doesn't do anything, cops don't do anything. Yeah.
You better behave yourself in this fritte, or who knows what will happen.
Really? Whoa, so I'm scared? Damn, okay, that if Half-Light is scared, that's serious business. I want to put points in Half-Light. Half-Light is if you want to start shit and just cause problems. I kind of want to do that. Right, we've got our substance abuse going. We stole a raincoat. I think we're ready for the real world now. Hey, Edgy, what's up, dude? How's it going, man? How you doing, Edgy? Pretty. Is this the race? Wait, this is the racist lorry driver. I remember him. Jump Jams, a popular music mag. A glossy magazine. Most able-bodied men, top 10. Wait, what's this? Oh no, they're much hunkier than you. Because I have points in physique. I'm like comparing my muscles. Don't worry, we will get bigger muscles. Let's talk to this guy. I'm pretty sure he's the racist lorry driver.
Welcome
Yeah.
to Rivachol.
The remark isn't addressed to you. It's addressed to the lieutenant. Why are you addressing my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
Oh dear. Now, we're playing a meathead. Are we racist? Because I want to beat up Measurehead. And if I beat him up, then I'm beating up racism. Because I feel like it wouldn't make sense to be racist and then go and beat up the king of the racists. Unless... what if we beat up the king of the racists and take his throne? Is that how racism works? I don't know.
Every school of thought and government
I don't know
has
if we're-
failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
Okay, I'm gonna ask questions before I get involved. Because I know this gets worse. Doing well, you really should play this game. Everyone should play this game. Disco Elysium's amazing. I have played this before. I played this on launch like 7 years ago, and it was great. But I played this ages ago, and with a very different build. We played a like sensitive, charming, smooth talker, and now we're playing no feelings, no intelligence, just big fucking muscles and impulses. It's been interesting. What's happening? You sound angry, Kim.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
I can just leave. I don't want to deal with this shit. What's going on?
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Rivachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave.
So, this seems like an overreaction from Kim, because he hasn't really said much, but keep in mind that Kim is cool as a cucumber. He's not, like, sensitive or anything. So if Kim's saying something, it's because there's pretty bad vibes.
But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense.
I'm gonna fail this check.
Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Wait, give Lieutenant a punch? Wait. I don't want to hit him. What the? Okay, so hold on. Fucking A, Kim, I've got your back. So that's like a friendly. That's a friendly, like, we're bros, right? That's not like. This makes it seem like I'm beating him up. I think we'll learn something. Smart lock. Can I punch him? Okay, I'm gonna click this because it seems to word it like we're pals. I think it's like a friendly bump. I don't think this is a racist assault. Oh god. I'm gonna try it.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
Hey!
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Why can't I punch him? You let me punch a kid, but you won't let me punch the racist lorry driver? What's wrong with you? We have questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
He smells of heavy motor oils and his breath of high tar content cigarettes.
Ooh.
Probably Astra Whites.
Hold up. Breakthrough. We are almost a superstar cop. So we're actually a hobo cop, which means we can sleep outside. But we also think we're a superstar. Hell yeah. We're a homeless superstar cop. That's exciting. Katie, thanks for the quote. Good to see you too. Listening while I do my skincare, had to add the quote. It was a good quote. Hopefully, I remember what game that came from, because that would be crazy about context. You went for Hobo Cop 2. You're Hobo Cop Sorry Cop. What is Sorry Cop? Yeah, I'm Hobo Cop Superstar Cop. And I don't know. I don't know if we're racist yet. I don't think so. I think we should use our muscles to beat them up. I don't know yet. What was that argument about?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Change the topic. The way he says it makes it almost sound like a threat.
Dude, Half-Light? Half-Light, okay, so the funny thing about Half-Light does not care about racism. It doesn't care that he's a bad guy. It just wants a fight. So we could use our, like, obsession with violence for good. Someone has to be unpopular. You're just racist. I don't remember what that means. I'm surprised I can't clock him yet. Please explain.
People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Every time this goes red, I'm waiting for like Half-Light or Physical Instrument to step in.
If this guy's all the Occidentals have, well, let's just say he's not exactly ripped.
Physical Instrument is not mad that he's racist. It's mad that he's weak. It's like, yeah, but he's not jacked. You keep apologizing every chance you get. That's crazy. That's so funny that that's like a thing you can have in your thought cabinet. Stay off the drink. I keep trying to use myself to people as tequila sunrise. We just chugged a bunch of booze and cigarettes at the same time. We got in trouble. My first character didn't do any substance. I can tell you're a prime example of no. What else have you thought up?
So, lately we Occidentals have experienced an unfortunate downturn when members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority. They stop competing for resources.
And?
This concerns you, policeman, so you better be vigilant. The damn kips are showing up good lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruder species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
Cultural victory? You mean like Civilization? I love that game. I don't think he means the Civilization series. What do you mean cultural victory?
It's what the kips of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses. And the others too, on the radio. Heard any chansons lately? Heard any motetos or leader? No. Dominating culture is how they plan to win. They say so themselves.
Uh-huh.
It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races.
Oh no.
Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring.
Look at these yeah, I think I can get down with racism. I'm not down with this. Why don't you fuck yourself? Can I not hit him? Sure, whatever. I talk about... I think I'm not down with this. If I say that, can I clock him? Because I feel like Kim's like a you know, straight man cop. He's trying to be like by the book. He can't officially approve of it, but I bet he'd be quiet. He'd be like, you know, it happens. All right, I'm gonna say we're not racist. I think we've got enough. I think this character has enough negative press. I think go fuck yourself. I wish there was an option to just punch him, but I can't.
Don't push your luck, Runt.
Oh.
Some kind of superstar.
Yes.
They say the world isn't ready for a rock and roll cop.
That's me.
No one wants their state monopoly on violence to be mixed with celebrity worship. They claim to know it would be dangerous for detectives to rise to the ranks of demigods and have sexual encounters with barely legal cover girls. It would be insane, they say. To all this, you say, fuck off and die, in a cool voice. You people have no idea how good these cops are gonna get.
Oh,
They're gonna
man.
crack 20 cases a day. In the future, cops will be like astrophysicists, or prime ministers, or prophets. And you're the first one.
That's it. We're the first ever superstar celebrity cop. Oh no, -1 logic for self-delusion. Oh, it increases loads of my caps though. Plus cat for composure, suggestion, calculus, electrochemistry. That's pretty good. I'm okay with being illogical. I'm trying to be as stupid as possible, so that's pretty good. There you go. We're a superstar now. Hell yeah.
Damn, that felt good. Your heart's pounding nicely. You should tell people to fuck off more often.
Half-Light is definitely one of the scarier voices, but I kind of dig it. He just wants to be like destructive. Kim, I think I should tell people to fuck off more often. It felt really good. And the thing is, he can't tell me I can't say that because I said it to a racist. So if he says I shouldn't say that, he's like supporting the bad guy. Yeah, it felt really good.
Not as a general rule, but that one was justified. Better to get the lay of the land before telling people to fuck off.
Fuck yeah, motherfuckers.
That's the spirit.
I got a health hill from that.
Never forget, the whole world's a wooden house, and you're a goddamn flamethrower.
Dude, Half-Light is such a scary voice. Even like physical instrument is more, you know, just reminds you that you're strong. Half-Light, I think Half-Light has to be the most hostile voice. That's crazy. Maybe I should have been a Half-Light specialist. So I can't punch this guy. I thought for sure.
Looking for something, Runt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
I thought for sure they'd let you punch this guy. Disappointing. What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
How long has this been going on?
The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month. 2 months, maybe. But this here is just the last week or so.
What kind of cargo?
Apples.
Apples?
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
Really?
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
Yeah, I'm too stupid to call him out on his obvious lie.
Oh, not much anymore. The strike. Apples. Yeah.
He's given
Yeah,
you
I'm
the
too dumb,
runaround.
man.
Let's be honest,
I fucking...
you were bested.
Even after I've taken a smoke and I'm obviously a genius now. Oh, do I have a rhetoric item? No, I'm just really fucking stupid. Damn, I need like 4 rhetoric for that. Unless I have... So eventually, near the end of the game, you'll have a huge wardrobe of items and you can like mix and match them to get better stats. I can't do that right now. That's fine. Right, let's get rid of the cigarettes for now. Don't worry, they'll be there. Our booze and our cigarettes will be there when we need them. Right, man, I'm gonna let you go, but only because the game won't let me hit you. I'm really surprised we can't just fucking clock this guy. Oh. This is where we're staying. Close the winter. Please use the main entrance. Goods from the lorry haphazardly litter the surroundings. Oh, doesn't she have something for me? We could
I
get?
can't believe it's snowing again. It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
Oh, no, we got her gloves. Oh, we can go check the body out. We bought some drugs to help steady our nerves. We could maybe check the bodies. It's also really late in the day. Like 6 p.m. We should really go talk to Titus, who's like the strike leader. And also Measurehead. I kind of want to meet the super racist, because I don't think we can beat him up yet. Let's go over here. Let's go talk. These are like really important NPCs. I'm disappointed we can't punch him. I think Kim would have found it entertaining. Right, scab leader. Let me save it. So this guy is leading the scabs who are trying to steal labor, basically. They're anti-union.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
I am the law. I am the law.
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
That's me.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Why should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Oh, then yes.
Ha! Couldn't handle us. Cause gives the workers strength, gives them power. We have a right to work!
He's also a tank. Him and Measurehead are both fucking like giants. I don't know if we're strong enough. We're gonna work out a little bit.
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
What kind of a cause are we talking about?
Rights of people, rights of workers, to have gainful employment, to make a salary, and feed their families.
I don't think I've chosen any sides yet.
Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. Cops tend to side with the higher-ups, but you're essentially still workers. I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand the right to work! Right to work!
Yeah, so scabs basically, if a group unionizes to try, demand better conditions and pay, scabs are people who'll say, oh, we'll do the job cheaper. You're basically taking the jobs at a cheaper rate. You're basically anti-strike, anti-union. You don't care as long as you get paid. That's what these guys are. I have questions.
Maybe you should ask them the questions. Like, why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you!
This guy's voice sounds really familiar. So last time I played this, most of the game wasn't voice acted, so I haven't heard a lot of these. But this guy sounds like I know him from somewhere.
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
Points his finger at the man sitting on the railing. Oh yeah, Manana. Manana is like one of the main guys for the people striking.
So do we, Scott.
What's a strike?
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together and decide to block honest work for other people.
I mean, to be honest, Manana said he doesn't just want to raise, he wants all of it. He sounds like he's, I don't know, man. Obviously, I want to side with people striking for better working conditions, but I think Manana's being kind of nuts. He kind of wants everything. So, I don't know, man. I don't want to side with these guys, but what do the strikers want?
Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights.
Oh.
While we have the right to work!
Nonsense like workers' rights. Well,
When the man moves around, you perceive some serious abs underneath his tight-fitting shirt. This man is in shape.
Dude, physical instruments, like, every time we come across a dude, physical instrument, like, checks them out. Like, really checks them out.
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting.
What does that mean?
His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence.
You wearing new clothes?
He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. The clothes are obviously not his.
He's just starting shit.
Silence is the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say what.
You got a thing for muscles, clearly. Well, we do. Physique is our highest stat, so... Physique is a very destructive and hostile voice, but whenever it sees someone with muscles, it's like, oh, check out that guy's muscles. You know, it's... it likes that a lot. Who are the strike breakers?
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Good ask. Where are you from?
What's it to you?
Deep-set suspicion drips from every syllable. Routine. Curiosity. It's part of the investigation.
Am I a suspect? Done no crimes. I only fight for the rights of people.
Already got that. I'm interested in your background.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
I think we're from Jamrock.
A monstrous shadow high above the fire traps of the domain. The 881 motorway running over this district of Jamrock. Concrete pillars rise up from the midst of the dilapidated wooden houses. On the horizon, barely visible, the hazy machinery of the harbor.
Shivers is a really cool voice as well. It's one of the only somewhat erudite ones in Physique. Shudder and breathe on your hands.
Life in the domain is even worse off than in Martinez. The cold air is stiff from the fumes of the motor carriages and lorries roaring overhead. Below, broken down, battered people mill on the dusty streets with no purpose. Yet amongst them, there is no sight of this man. Nowhere.
Liar. Okay, just don't outright accuse him. A bouncer where? I freaking love bars. Maybe it's one I know. I know bars. Been thrown out from several. Maybe it's why you're familiar. I don't drink. Liar. We smell of alcohol. Which bar?
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
Never heard of it. Are you lying?
We're done here. I have a strike to break.
Squints at you. A little spark of violence glitters in his eyes.
He's stopping this to control himself. You were onto something.
Oh, he's trying to control himself, huh? Half-Light just wants to fight him. Half-Light's dude, just fight him. Fight everybody. Fight the world. Interesting. I don't think he'll tell me more, right? He's probably done.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Can I like harass him into hitting me and then fighting him? I wasn't done asking questions.
Things are busy enough. You're going to waste less of my time?
Maybe.
The hulking man oozes stark skepticism.
What is your goal here?
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
Are you unable to breach the entrance?
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel.
So the guard is Measurehead, which is the super racist, I think.
And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer,
Yeah.
or whatever he is.
Wait, so if I beat up Measurehead, am I siding with the scabs? Got your crown fitting on Friday. Finally got all the restorative work on your teeth finished after 2 years. Oh yeah, Katie. Only have to go every few months for cleaning. Nice one. Hell yeah. That must be a lot of stress off. I know. Obviously, having fucking dental stuff can be pretty pretty painful, I imagine. Head measurer.
Huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The access panel is right behind him.
How bad could one guy be? You seem capable.
Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained.
Damn, even he's scared of Measurehead.
I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters.
Have you said storming in, all of you?
Why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm sure they've done plenty of criminal shit. They have that look.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
Yeah, I feel like if I beat up Measurehead, he's gonna... I mean, if I beat up Measurehead, then surely I could beat him up, because he's scared of Measurehead. Oh, what's this? Money. Hold on. Money. 60 cents? Save it. Took 2 years, but it was all free. Can't argue with that. Yeah, no. White fillings and crown. Been on yogurt and soup the last 2 days. Really wanted pizza to celebrate. The giant Tesco did not have a single pizza. Bastards. How can you be out of pizza? Had bacon and egg sandwiches for dinner. No more pain. Teeth look great. Hell yeah, I'm happy for you, mate. Student hinted they might be able to wrangle me some free implants too for missing teeth. Not something the clinic usually offers. Nice. Mate, you might as well get whatever the fuck you can get your hands on. Free, can't argue with free.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
Look in the window.
The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
What kind of insignia?
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia.
He's the racist guy.
Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels. A large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror. The pendant features a sun crown with wavy rays.
Like a bunch of racist stickers in there. What about the back seat?
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
Lieutenant nods towards the racist lorry driver. Do you think this driver, lorry, belongs to our tough guy?
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
There he is. in front of Rita, smoking nervously, hoping it's over. He was acting tough before. This probably scared him a bit. Who knows when it will come in handy? A slightly scared, racist lorry man.
Half-Light is horny for beating someone up. Can I harass him more? Hold on. Hold on. Half-Light smells blood in the water.
Looking for something odd? Come to...
Maybe later on you get an option. Right, shall we talk to Measurehead? Measurehead's like the big, like, fuck off racist guy. Let's go have a look. We haven't met him yet. There's no way I can beat him up at this part of the game. We're still like early days. But we're gonna try. Measurehead crushes all. There he is. Look who it is. King of the racists himself. I remember this guy. Now, if I beat him up, the scabs are gonna get in. I feel like it's going against the union workers. How am I doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good, mate. I can't really complain. A little bit tired. Kind of hot over here. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. Can anyone tell me why is my cat taking a shit when I'm eating? It's to assert dominance, John. It's to assert dominance and to let you know that they can. Just a cat thing. What's up, dude? How you doing, you bellend?
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Your body does not betray your degeneracy. That's a lie. You're in great shape.
Say nothing. Say nothing. Size him up. What do you mean? My body does not. I'm gonna size him up. Check him out.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology?
A ripple of muscle pass underneath his skin. He lets you look. I'm getting... I don't know, man. Is it just me? Or is there a lot of homoerotic implications with some of the physique options? I'm getting a vibe. We're gonna end up kissing. We end up kissing Measurehead and making him not racist, and that's it. Game over. We saved the day. We beat racism with kisses.
It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, ham sandwich.
Ham sandwich.
You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me.
Call me a ham sandwich. Puff out your chest and say nothing.
What is this androgynous display of sexual maturity?
He looks down at you, taking stock of your physique.
Merely standing up
No!
makes you sweat profusely.
No!
Your breathing is erratic. Your own heartbeat in your ears grows frantic, and you feel your blood pressure rise.
How did I fail the endurance check? I'm so strong. I'm such a baddie. Why am I scared?
Stop it! You are embarrassing yourself in front of this woman and your pedomorphic friend. This display of weakness may appeal to older women with a stronger maternal instinct, but it is a liability here on Battlefield Martinez.
Oh man.
Jean-Luc, his body is betraying his degeneracy pretty hard. Maybe you can ask him to leave.
Maybe I don't like her. Is that her? Yeah, it's her over there. Damn it! I thought we'd have that. Shall I heal and try that again? I'm gonna try something because I think. Yeah, endurance is based off your health. Okay, I'm gonna heal.
What is this?
You hear your heart pumping
Here we go.
fast and irregular. Your joints ache and you feel old, but still alive.
Checking each other out now. You're gonna.
Stop it! You are embarrassing. This display of weakness.
Jean-Luc, his body is
How come it
betraying
was the
his
same?
degeneracy
What the
pretty
fuck? I
hard.
passed the check.
Maybe you can ask him
And he's
to
still saying I'm
leave.
embarrassing myself. I thought he'd be like, well, I don't like you, but I respect the lifts. saying. Because cats are mischievous little shits. Indeed they are. Doing good. Glad to hear that, mate. This is gayer than JoJo's. JoJo's the, all the it's an anime, right? All the characters are like half-naked muscle dudes. I'm pretty sure I've seen the memes. That's the right one. What do you mean?
You have succumbed to Al Ghul.
Alcohol. True.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Wait, Al Ghul?
Yes, Al Ghul.
What is that?
Al Ghul is an ancient Ilmaran poison, a parasitic fungus that has colonized your race. It is a trick the desert pygmies played on you, for humiliating them and stripping them of their land.
You mean alcohol?
Correct, my small skull servant.
Smell your breath. Kim, is it that bad?
It's not good.
That's fair. It's a fair comment. We just drank a bottle.
It's like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk and drowned.
Yeah. You're right. I'm a servant of Al Ghul. You need to respect the law.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
The ham sandwich race. Man. This is true racism. It's about the ham. It was always about the ham sandwich race, man. Take a step closer. That is not going to end well. Should I try and intimidate him? I could try and beat him up, but this is like a new game. I don't have high stats. I don't think it's going to end well, but I could try. Oh god, this is too surreal. IRL, there's a guy known in Liverpool and Manchester. Banned from the city. He keeps feeling up people's muscles. He's like the boogeyman of the Northwest. He just goes around just groping people's muscles. Damn. He should... Does he not ask? I'm guessing he's not asking. He's just like creeping on people. The first 3 parts are all muscle dudes. After that, they all become twinks. Ah yes. The classic evolution. The race stuff is unimportant. Help me do my job. Take a step closer. This is not going to end well.
Jerking motions. Signs of a late-stage neurodegenerative disorder. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Khoikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted.
Potato
obsessed? You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
I mean, potatoes are pretty good. They're very cheap, they're filling, and they're pretty nutrient dense. I think it seems a little bit absurd to criticize potatoes. They're pretty good. They're pretty good, man.
You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
Can we punch her? That would piss him off, but I don't care. You're right about all this. Now you need to cooperate with me. This is serious. You've probably killed a man. Your people have probably killed a man.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war.
Yeah, that's just what we need.
Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you.
Damn.
The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
Wait. Hold on. Store the oaths to homosexuality you call... wait, is he... Hold on. Mate, you're standing here shirtless. You keep checking me out. I'm just saying, man. I feel like this guy is... I feel like Measurehead is, like, very, very closeted. There should be an option to, like, explore that a bit. If there was, like a psyche option where we could explore that, and he ends up being like, oh, I knew it all along, starts crying or something. But there isn't, because my last playthrough was psyche. Don't be such an asshole. Isn't Everett, the Union boss, white? Doesn't care about skin color. What are those tattoos? Subscribe to advanced race theory? I don't know about doing that one. There is an intelligence checks you can make to try and get him to give up being racist, but we don't have intelligence for that. Sometimes he asks, doesn't take no for an answer. Okay, that's pretty creepy. Potatoes are awesome. Yeah, I don't know, man. This whole racist thing is getting less and less appealing the more he talks. I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't think we can be on board with this. Conceptualization 4. That's the highest we're gonna get. I'll try it. I mean, it's 72% chance. But this means I don't think you have to be racist to do that. You can get rid of it from your box.
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
I am new to this world. Help me understand races. I need to know what kind of differences there are. Oh god.
Do you?
Kim's like, bro, really? Relinquish the opportunity to learn advanced race theory. Can I not learn it and then use it for good? To, like, fuck up other racists? I don't know, man. Whisper, this is for the thing.
What thing? We already got in the harbor. You just want to hear about races, don't you?
No, Kim thinks I'm a racist.
You are obviously a liberal, Sailorite. A polyculturalist.
Oh no.
I can see it from your love of microtechnology.
Kim thinks we're racist. I'm heartbroken. I like him.
Do not deny your friend the truth you have denied yourself.
Kim, it's not what it looks like. I'm just trying to... I'm going undercover. He got banned from pretty much every gym and public space in both cities and city centers. Has he not gone to jail? You can't go around groping people. That's assault.
There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need education on?
Chat, we accidentally became racists. Oh no. I came up here with good intentions. I wanted to clock this guy, but now we're getting an education on it. And Kim's watching the whole time. I don't think Kim's gonna like us in this playthrough. Oops. Right, on that note, I'm gonna go grab a drink. I'm gonna go fill up my water bowl. Hopefully when we come back, we're not as racist. Jailed multiple times, he sued the police for harassment. Every now and again there's a rumor about his death. What a crazy fucking guy. What an absolute psycho. Thank you all for hanging out. I'll see you in a few minutes. Sexy Steve Steveson. Excellent. Welcome to Sims, thank you. I'm having a great time so far. I can summon... Wait, what? Great Swamp Cuculus. His name is Cuculus? We all need a friend like Cuculus in our lives. Is that her boyfriend?
What's his slang?
Uh-oh. Damn. Damn, Steve, look at him. He's a machine. Don Lothario? That's Steve's wife now, bro. I just decked the monkey. They're coordinated. Game of the year. I don't like this guy. Fucking dick. I knew it was gonna happen. Oh no, Steve's dead. Run! Run! I just started playing! Dude, fix it! I called the fire department, they're just watching. Chapel of Anticipation. Oh! What? What? The fucking rock crumble, you... This place sucks!
Oh, Lempima.
We learned woohoo interests. What is it? Wait, no, Steve! You blew it. She wanted to bang you, and you were too busy thinking about grilled cheese and dancing. Maybe the best part in the Mass Effect series.
I'm sorry. I know that was important, but you performed Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
That was amazing. Damn, dude, Steve's killing it. Steve was making out with her daughter like 20 minutes ago. I like her animation, like her spell effects. She got seriously knocked up in that fight. Brand new bed.
Humble Steve. Steve.
Did you say Steve? Holy shit. Calm down, guys. What the hell was that? That was so aggressive. I'm not against it, but I wasn't expecting it. There is a hole in the ground. I almost walked through that. And... no! I know you think I'm crazy, but hear me out. You buy yourself a little snack, and then, free of charge, complimentary, you can sit down and enjoy your delicious, almost rotten Capri salad. Isn't that nice? There's no way it's gonna reach. No. Oh well. Are you serious? I'm not happy. Oh, they're doing it? Damn. Oh, I like her outfit. Dude, Katrina's the one. She's hot. We banged her daughter, and now we're banging her. Steve and the many interpretations of best birthday ever. Let's give her a massage, and then, you know. Chat, we have a problem. That's her mum. We are piping both of them at the same time. You might have to abandon this house and move countries. God damn. Katrina. Madam. I guess they probably have like a special party outfit. We've chosen well. Wait, why does she have bigger titties? What the hell? I would never make a character without titties. I am disappointed in myself. There is no possible way. Right in front of the bar. Oh my god, there's people walking in. Ooh. Katrina is such a freak. Kinda like it though. Fuck off, Johnny Zest. I don't want to talk to you, bro. We're busy filling up a MILF like a Twinkie. Oh my god. That's it, I'm uninstalling. Can I name this picture? I can! Pre-anal selfie? Oh, Steve. What the hell is that? She pregnant? She is pregnant. No, chat. I don't want to hear it. I know what you guys are like. Ah! Shit! What the fuck, dude? Where did he come from? Who the fuck is Cameron Foreman? Is that Granny? No, chat. No. I know what you guys are thinking. And the answer is no. Look at her, she can barely walk. Steve would kill her. Steve, don't do it. You have to draw the line somewhere. We are back. Thank you all for waiting. Right, let's carry on this now slightly awkward conversation. Okay. He was actually living in a flat in your area. You never came across him. I mean, it sounds like a good thing. I don't think I'd want to be around that guy. Right, we're learning about race theory. Kim's like, bro. Oh man.
Those are the Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course. The Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant, a common result of inbreeding.
Is that where lactose intolerance comes from? Inbreeding? I don't think that's scientific, mate.
A receding genetic pool has led the Mound on reprehensible street parades. In Mound cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats.
Wait, who are the Mon?
You know them by the names of their nation-states. The Oranese, the Gotwaldians, and the Königsteiners. My people simply call them Maun. The Maun are proof that you can have too much Occidental racial purity and tassel-centric culture.
Tassels?
Inbreeding has led to a lactose-intolerant subrace whom no one can take seriously.
Tassel-centric culture. I don't like this guy, obviously, but he's got some one-liners, man.
Colorful tassels are, let's be honest, not a good sartorial choice for this century. You might want to avoid wooden clogs too.
Okay, don't wear wooden clogs, understood. Who are Type A then, in your view?
The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina. The ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the golden Pisantic Sea. The Suren of Sur-la-Clé, and even the North Königsteiners. All have Type A race propensities. The other large Mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic race. True, they are violent and expansionist, but they have a glandular problem.
He draws his finger across his face. Glandular problem? Like in the neck? No, he's talking about. Fun fact, it's the other way around. Humans evolved to tolerate lactose. Lactose tolerance is a relatively recent evolution. No, Katie, you don't understand. It's a race. You don't get it. You have to be from the 2 islands that he's from.
Overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi music and eat toxic minced meat-based food, which in turn only produces more sebum.
What about the Seminoles and Areopagites?
As proven by the Maun and the Mesk, Occidental Type A is in retrograde. The Seminoles and the Areopagites are on the ascent.
And the Seminoles are...
The indigenous people of this, the Insulindian archipelago. The Seminoles inhabit the southern islands. I am Seminoles, from the stock of Ulembuir on Ile de Fantôme.
I'm really curious, because I know you can, like, defeat this guy through intelligence. Like, you can have a serious debate with him about, you know, eugenics and racial theory and all that crap. You can debate him and win. I can't do that because we have, like, no intelligence. But I'm curious, like, how does that end? Do we, like, convert him into not being racist? I'm curious how that ends. And the Areopagites?
The Areopagites are the master race of the Ile Maran deserts. The Seminoles are descendants of the Areopagites. We came here during a heroic migration from Ile Marat to Ansuland. Thousands of years before the lactose-intolerant Maun Reden Occidentals discovered this place.
I don't even know if this guy's racist. It just sounds like he hates lactose-intolerant people. I don't think he's even racist, man. I'm just like, dude, you just don't like people that can't handle dairy? Only about 35% of people properly tolerate lactose? Really? That few? I didn't know that. Nobody ever claimed racists were smart. Yeah, no, I know. What's the difference between them?
The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Seminoles are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged since the Super Isola of Pericarnassus. Ancient brains rest in their slender skulls.
So they weren't like big jacked dudes.
The latter is perfected and adapting. Together they form the Simeno-Areopagite or Simeopagite super race. That is all. There are no more type A races in the world.
He talks about semen a lot. It was massively medicalized, as most of the studies had racial bias and were conducted mostly on people and by people who would have lactose. Maybe he's one of the people who did the bad stuff. Maybe he's the reason there's so much like racist shit going on in the medical world. It was him. It's Measurehead. We found the guy. Oh, I get it. He's French. You cannot have the cheese. Yeah, he's like, you cannot consume the fromage. I hate you. What's type B?
Type B are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the great race. The Khoikos and the Vacholier, they are mud-colored people.
I wouldn't have worded it like that, but...
The Khoikos of Grad, Yugo, Zhimsk, Shest et al. Are what you would call white, officer, in a suspect description.
I thought... That conflicts. Okay, you know what? No, I have to ask. Mud-colored.
To an untrained eye, the Khoiko appear white and pinkish, like a ham sandwich. But look into their eyes and you will see. They are of an indistinct muddy color, and so is their skin. Unhealthy, sweaty, and ashen.
It just sounds like he hates everybody.
Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural domination that the Grad people have undergone for drinking al-Ghul and smoking the degenerate tobacco herb and for eating potato.
It just seems like so. It seems like his apparent racism stems specifically from food. Is like, if you can't eat dairy, you suck. If you eat too many potatoes, you suck. It doesn't even sound like it's a race thing. It just doesn't like people's diets.
The Khoiko, the countless micronationalities of Grad, are all inexplicably obsessed with potat. The only thing they like more is dividing into microscopic ethnostates, like political amoeba.
He can't let the potato thing go. Potat reminds me of Claire Obscure. I wonder if... Do you think that's related? I wonder in what language potat is the way of saying potato. Because there are creatures and references in Claire Obscure, French-made game, that talk about potat, like the sack potats and things like that. That's about as far as a GCSE French will get you. You can't eat cheese. I hate you, I think is what it says. I haven't used French since then either. Food and eye color. Yeah, I think it's... So he's... I don't think he cares about, like, skin color. Because I think you can be too pale. He wants people to be pink, not, like, pale. I don't know, man. I'm confused, but we're in the middle of the conversation. Might as well keep asking. And the Vacholier you mentioned?
The Vacholians, halfway between type A and the racial cauldron. Two makes to know right from wrong. You tried your degenerate little revolution, which was the single greatest failure committed by humans in our 82,000-year history on this planet.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening, but that seems a little off.
I've heard this revolution mistakes are made. It was the right stuff. Perpetrated degenerate left-wing marauders. Go away, stupid political thought. I'm pretty sure history hasn't lasted that long.
The mysteries of the people of this planet are a tragedy that has played out countless times over, like a fever dream of skin, hair, bon. Wake up, naive Chespius.
Pooples, hello! Merry Sunday to you too, mate. How you doing, Loops? How you doing, you pervert? Skyrim also hates milk drinkers, true. I googled patat and it gives me a Portuguese dessert? What? Patat? I've never heard of that. And French insults, true. One of the written characters you've been working on would have hung this guy over the rail by his small intestines by now. Damn. I mean, justified, really. He is a bit out there. Yeah, mistakes were made. It was the right stuff. You're wrong about it.
The revolution came to Ravachol from Grad, in Zaraz-ridden potato carts. It is literally an illness. A prion disease that leaves the parietal and frontal lobe ridden with holes. A soft, sponge-like mass of dementia, hallucination, and paranoia.
Wait, so eating potatoes makes holes in your brain and gives you dementia? I don't think the science follows that, mate. I'm gonna be honest.
The revolution is fatal familial insomnia. A hereditary prion condition passed from the Khoico to the Occidentals. But not sexually. Probably through trade routes and potate acid, the prime component of the potato plant.
Potato acid? What the fuck? This guy, I've never met anyone that hates potatoes quite as much as Measurehead does. No complaints. Hell yeah, I'll take that, Loops. Do you know most French people will get really pissed just by you saying your mother? They don't even have to make a yo mama joke. Really? I mean, don't they get annoyed when you try and speak their language? I've heard people that have like basic grasp of French try and speak to them in French and it just pisses them off because it's not perfect. I'll be honest, France is not high up on my list of places to go to. Funny thing is, their mum is like a Big Mac, full of fat and only worth $1. Damn. Damn. The eating of potatoes a prion disease. This guy just hate. Yeah, he has a lot of hatred in his heart.
Enough of type mediocrity.
Right. What about the cauldron of pedestry, the worst one?
Tips CF are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptations. They are tortured creatures waiting to be put to sleep. Your morbid interest in them worries me.
Experiments?
Lesser races like the mosquito, a grotesque mixture of a masked woman and a Seminese man. Only possible if the mother is masked and the father Seminese. The other way around, they fail to produce offspring. The mosquito is born sterile, like a donkey. All they have left is to ride customized motor carriages with hydraulic suspension, listening to aggressive El Mariachi music to vent their impotent despair.
Any more? We might as well go the whole way. Tell me more about your interesting worldview.
Then there is the Simino Koiki Chimera. Are you sure you wish to know of the Simino Koiki Chimera? It is not an aesthetic site.
So that's muscle people mixed with potato people. He's not gonna like them. I can already tell you guys, he's not gonna like this crowd. He fucking hates anyone who eats potatoes. Every French person I've ever talked to in French looks like they're having an aneurysm and tells you to go fuck yourself in English. There you go. There you go. Yeah, it's a cultural thing, right? Like, when I went to Japan, using even the most primitive, broken Japanese would immediately turn someone who's kind of like apprehensive about, you know, foreigner presence, that's me. They'd pretty much instantly relax and be like, oh, you tried to speak a word in a language. They're quite, It feels like they appreciate even the slightest attempt over there. And this was a really common experience in, not just in like restaurants and stuff, but just with civilians and random people. Speaking like one word in their language, obviously with terrible pronunciation, would be met with a lot of positivity. And it would immediately like remove any tensions that we had. I don't know if that extends outside of the main, because we only went to like, you know, Tokyo and Osaka, so I don't know if you go really far out into the middle of nowhere if it's the same reception, but they seemed very, very receptive about it. But I've heard in France, if your French isn't perfect, you just piss them off. It's just like, I don't know, angry all the time. Seems like a weird response to someone that doesn't speak your language but is at least trying to make the effort. Went to Paris as a child. Nicest reaction I got trying to have a conversation in French is patronizing sarcasm. Yeah, look, man, I'm not out here making generalist statements, but I have no desire to visit France at all. All I've ever heard is that it's shit and it smells just not a nice place. And I hear the average people's reaction to outsiders is not very good either, so I'm not gonna go there. I actually looked at flights to Paris once because there was I think there was a European TwitchCon a few years ago. I think it was in Paris, France, and I noticed that tickets were like 30 quid. It was basically free, and that's a return ticket. I don't know how, but they were. It's almost free to travel to France. I don't know what the cost of living there is like, but yeah, I've looked up tickets there before. It's dirt cheap. Osaka's still on your to-go-to list. Osaka's fucking awesome, Loops. If you ever do go there, you're going to be very, very close to Kyoto as well. Like, 20 minutes on one of their fancy trains. They're both really cool. Both really, really cool places. You should go one day. Fantastic time over there. Also, Osaka is the most, like, better-known place for food. So if you want to go be fat, Osaka's the place. That's the food capital. They call it Japan's kitchen. Yes.
The Koiko, as you know, are very servile, especially when they meet the rich man. Racial scientists have toyed with the idea of crossing the Simonese with the Koiko to produce a super worker of Simonese strength and great servility. This will never happen. The Simonese and the Koiko may have similar interbreeding problems as the mosquito. We will never know precisely. No Simonese man could maintain an erection in the suffocating potato stench of a Koiko woman or Koika.
That is a crazy sentence. That's crazy. So you're telling me, like, you see this really, really hot lady walk by, but she smells of potatoes and it makes you lose your boner. Damn. This guy is crazy. This guy's nuts. You can get by a conversation in French. Stupid language, though. A lot of times, very little translation. And describing things backwards wasn't great. Yeah, no, I don't want to go there at all. Not even slightly. Hell yeah, feed my hole, there you go. Have a great work-life balance. Basically stop working after a 2-hour lunch. That is pretty good. And they'll strike over the smallest thing. Yeah, they've got a pretty good history of, like, workers' rights and not taking shit. I mean, revolution, French word, or French origin. Revolution. I remember that Dan said "kampai" to a Japanese. I did. That was in Tokyo. In my defense, we were like 2 minutes away from the red light district, so I feel like it was appropriate. We were having terrible. The only bad food we had in Japan, disgusting. But we were eating in Piss Alley, so that's kind of our fault. And these two Japanese ladies sat down at the end of the table facing us. And, you know, they're just trying to be friendly. They just, I don't know what they said. They looked at us, they raised their drinks, and they said, I don't think they said Kenpai. You're supposed to say Kenpai or Kenpai or something like that. I think they just said hello or whatever. And I was like, okay, so their version of cheers is Kenpai or whatever. So I raised mine and I said Kumpai. I misunderstood. Now, I hope she didn't understand what I said, because there wasn't like a look of shock or anything. But yes, I did. I did say Kumpai to a couple of random Japanese women at technically it was an outdoor like bar and grill. And that was the conversation. that was the whole conversation. Kumpai to them. Didn't Dan also get propositioned by an OAP prostitute? No, yeah, my dad. Yeah, same place. It must be something in the water. Same place, literally, like 5 minutes later, because we were waiting for the sun to go down so that we could see. My dad wasn't really thrilled about it, but I was curious. I was like, I want to see what happens when it gets dark here. Like, does it get really freaky and weird? Because the main area that you walk through is nothing freaky. There's like old people doing fitness stuff. There's music. It's there were kids there. Like, it's the main part of it is surprisingly family friendly, right? Obviously it's weird because you have host and hostess adverts, and you have people on the streets dressed up with a sign saying, "Are you a lonely piece of shit? Do you want to hire him?" But over there that's normal. That's not seen as like outlandish or weird. That's normal. That's not like, keep that separate. It's only if you go to the back where there's like foreigners have been employed as like big foreigners have been employed as guards to like intimidate and try and like get you to come with them to go and fuck Japanese women in the rooms or whatever. It got really weird. As soon as those guys started approaching us, we were like, okay, if we go any further, this is going to get really bad. It was very, very bad vibes. So we turned away, and 30 seconds after turning away, this old lady walks up to my dad. Walked up to us, looked at my dad, and she did this. And he thought she was asking for like a drink or money to buy a drink. And I'm like, bro, that is not what she's doing. She was doing this, and she kept like messing with her top. Like, she wasn't showing her tit, but she was like, she was like doing this and then doing that. It was like, do you want to get sucked off and play with my titties? And he didn't know that. We said sorry or whatever and carried on walking. Didn't really understand. And I explained to him, and he was mortified. He did not enjoy that area. I thought it was hilarious, but he did not share my enthusiasm. Anyway, fascinating experience. I don't regret it. I regret eating there. The food is disgusting. Waste of money. Gross. Probably get food poisoning. But no, it's interesting to walk around. Just be careful. Don't go too far to the back. When you start to see people who are very clearly there with nefarious intent, you'll know when you see them. Turn back. That's when you've gone too far. Things are gonna get really weird. People get like drugged, lose their wallets, get overcharged and passed out. Lots of bad stuff happen. Just stay in the normal area. Kampai, yeah. I bet they still think of it. What if she knew what I said and she thought it was funny but she didn't react to it? She's like, man, that random foreigner that just said Kampai.
But enough. It is cruel to entertain ourselves with the deformities of Type F. Were there any able-bodied races you needed education on?
Try to say Kanpai and said hentai. No, but I should have. I should have said hentai just to see what the reaction was. Hey foreigner, do you want a gum job? Ah, yeah. She was offering head. Mate, and okay. So when I say old, I don't mean she was like middle-aged. Paying for anything like that isn't my style, but if she was middle-aged, I'd probably be like, oh, hey, I'm not into paying for it, but I respect the hustle. She was not middle-aged. She was like fucking 89. She was like, I don't know how she was. She looked like she shouldn't be moving very much. She was very, very old. Yeah, no thank. When I say I like older women, that's not what I mean, bro. When it gets dark, OAP prostitutes hit you up, apparently. Joke's on you, that's also your intent. It's because you're a pervert, Loops. You're a big, dirty pervert. Do I understand advanced race theory? Am I racist?
You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery, let alone solved it.
So, is this, do you want to be a racist? Accept, decline. So, I'm pretty sure this will add the race thing to your thought box. Doesn't mean I have to agree with it. Right? I'm gonna accidentally become racist. Kim's already like, dude, I don't appreciate. How do I word the mystery?
You need to internalize what you have heard here today, then return to me. This clarity does not come instantly.
Oh, shit. There it is. Advanced race theory. Oh, no. A massive racist swirl in your head. Pygmies playing with their own excrement. Juggling potatoes. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna internalize that one. I'm okay being homeless and having visions of grandiose. I think we'll pass on the racism though. I thought maybe you could like pick this up and try and challenge him on it, but obviously that's not the I assume that's not the case. Yeah, and if you internalize this and forget it, you have to like spend a level up, which is very bad. I'm gonna not do that for now. Discuss something else.
I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tibere Vasholian. Your love for disco music and venereal disease?
Hey, man. Right, should we have an awkward conversation with Kim? After all that racist stuff? Hey, man.
Yes?
Okay, no. Convincing there's a sexy, dark mystery twist. We tried that before and it just ends up killing our mental health that we left. I don't think Kim likes us, man. At this point, Dan doesn't like older women, he likes women his own age. It's true. Yeah, 40. You're right. That is what that is. Or a little bit older. I don't mind. I have a range in mind, but it's not like, you know, not like that. No grannies, please. I'm not into that shit.
The unpromising race pupil.
Over the race
there
stuff.
is nothing I cannot possibly imagine.
What do the
else
tattoos
we have.
mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
See, he doesn't think he's racist. He gestures towards the lorry man on the street.
Welcome to Revachol. You hear him yell at a redhead woman visiting the front.
Yeah, he's being racist.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
Yeah, he doesn't think he's racist at all.
True, that is a noble cranium, but you got a hard noggin yourself.
Can I headbutt him? Are you sure I'm not craniometrically super? Yeah, so he believes in eugenics. You know, like the old racist, they used to like measure your skull, hence measurehead. Can I convince him my skull is superior to his? Are you sure I'm not superior to you?
You exhibit forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual inaccountability. From a purely aesthetic standpoint, the dimple in your jaw makes you look like a baby. This is not craniometry, just an observation.
What else? Tell me more.
It is impossible to see any more of your bone structure. It is covered in the ravages of Al-Ghul. From what remain of your features, I can see fleshy lips, baldness of the head, and long arms relative to lower limbs.
Huh.
This leads
Oh,
me to
I got
conclude
XP for that.
you are not a police officer. You are a common criminal, an offspring of murderers and sailors from Sur-la-Clé and Vesper, and possibly even the degenerate sheep herders of Ubi.
Hey, we met an Ubi guy outside Everard's office. He was pretty chill. I'm gonna go get ready for bed. Love butts. Katie, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. I will see you soon. Okay, have a good night, mate. It'll be fun to own a little home in Japan and stay there as a tourist for 3 months, 2 times a year. Oh, like a very, very long vacation? Yeah? I mean, I wonder what... I don't know how visas and stuff work. I wonder how long you can stay there without having to be a citizen. Because the food's pretty good. Obviously, traveling there is expensive, but you'd save money, I feel. It's so cheap living over there. Like, dirt cheap compared to the UK, at least. People do timeshares. How does that work? One of my sisters was Sur La Clef. They have a Vespa.
Your racial heritage is uninteresting. It is the same as all Rivasholians. Your parents and their parents made the decision to reproduce while under the influence of Al-Ghul. That is the only reason you are here.
He's right there. It's almost impossible to get it on unless you're both drunk.
No.
It's too scary when people are sober.
Damn, electrochemistry's like, yeah, he's right. Your people, they only get horny when they're drunk. Isn't Everard white?
Oh, don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
Yeah, but you still serve him. How does that factor into your life? True.
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront International Capital, which is something your race naivistic communists never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
Communism is pretty cool. Are we a communist? Individualism's my jam. My jam is a mysterious fourth thing. I like that. I want to be mysterious.
Jam. Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not? You have picked them up from rock and roll songs?
It's true, I'm a rock and roll star and a rebel. That's superstar. I'm gonna say this, I got it from disco.
Offshoots of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine.
That's great.
It is a shame upon my race. But what is done is done.
That sounds like a great time to me. I don't know, man.
I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race.
Hell yeah, bring that. But yeah, bring back the cocaine orgies, man. It was a great time. This guy just wants to stand around and just be mean. And do nothing fun or cool. I don't know who the Seminoles are. Recently experienced head trauma. No, just ask, who are they?
The South Island race. Haplogroup A4A. We are the rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago. Millennia before you. We are the future. That is all you need to know.
So you were born and raised on the islands before you moved to Revachol?
I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulimbuir are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Seminese women walk into the grey mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the pale.
Wait, so he thinks they reproduce by like... That's like Mary Magdalene shit, right? You just wake up one day pregnant through mysterious means. I don't think that's how that works, mate. I don't think science is side there. So you did come from the islands? So you did not come from the island?
No. I have heard about it on the radio.
So you're not really Seminese, you're just from Revachol?
I'm from Couronne. And no, it is not just in Revachol.
He's a fake.
The city is central to the Simony strategy. Spreading through its trade networks, our culture will dominate the world.
He's a racist, but he's not even part of the race he's trying to, like, spread.
You have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to terms with. Think upon it.
Fucking yeah, dude, look, man. I don't support your racism, but if you are going to be racist, at least be, you know, part of the group you're trying to, like, force onto other people. That's like, not only are you a racist, you're also a poser. It's like double bad. Kim, what do you think? Uh-oh.
I think this racist is better than the last. But the next racist will be the really good one.
How do you know there'll be a next racist?
There always is.
Race is reality.
I'm sure the next one will be... Yeah. Don't be such an arsehole to your fellow dock worker. Show him a stolen ID.
The man looks at you, silent and unmoving. His eyes burrow into the remnants of your soul.
You are not Santiago. Santiago is not you. Even the phrenically impaired can see this.
Right, so how... So I remember there's an intelligence option to, like, debate him. I can't do that. But there's definitely an option to, like, attack him. Now, obviously, this is a new game. My stats aren't great. There's no realistic way I can beat this guy up. But I just want the option. I'm going to talk to him again. Maybe it's only on, like, day 2 or something.
The unpromising race pupil return.
No. Yeah, no, I feel like if you internalize that in the eyes of this race Imperium, I better go Evans sense something. Fooled by the absurdity. Yeah, no, I think that's just... I think it just makes you... This is like the game's way of acknowledging, like, are you sure you want to be racist? I'm gonna skip on that one. Right, let's go and talk to Manana again. Because I know there's options to hit him, but they're not popping up.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
Labour Utopia.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains. Right, you talk to the boss eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk. The mercenary, eh? What a thought. You're that guy. He was an agent, I in the murdering time.
He means a more...
Understood.
We've already
no
had
problem.
this conversation. Oh.
Hey. Psst.
Who? Look at me?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Are we a communist? How come there's word on the street?
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowner.
I didn't say that.
Impel all people who have more than 25 real
That's
in
me.
their pockets. Literally murder all human beings, regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
I don't remember saying any of that. I haven't said anything like that. I've said some mildly left-wing things, but none of those. That sounds like that sounds like me. I don't know, man. I'm looking at this list. Some of these seem okay. Eat the rich sounds cool, and then we get to like sodomizing landowners. I'm like, I don't know if I can. You know what? Sounds like me.
Funky style. Very funky.
Sure.
So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
Wait, what's communism even about?
Failure. It's about failure. Yes, abject failure. Total, irreversible defeat on all fronts. Absolutely vanquished, beaten, curb-stomped and pissed on. Until you came along. You will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world.
So we're like anti-piss.
You alone, against every living thing, against every human alive. 800 trillion real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class. Towering city blocks of bankmen who have the ears of prime ministers. Million-headed armies of nations and the love of your own mother.
I don't know, man.
You against the atom, the charm and the spin. Where the whole world failed. Matter failed to bend to human will. Human will failed to get out of bed and tie its laces. You alone, single-handedly, will rebuild the dreams of the working class. You are the last communist.
Am I? I don't know, man. I'm getting mixed signals from this thought. Damn, we're hardcore. We are. We're very hardcore. There's actually a thought you can remember later that's called hardcore to the max and lets you dance in disco. We're very hardcore.
Now get to work, comrade.
The last You know what? Guys, I think I'm a communist now. Roll up your sleeves and start building communism. Fuck it.
Oh yeah. Get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
Wait, firing squads? Hold up. You didn't say anything about those.
Too late to back out now. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few million eggs.
Oh, I'm just gonna kill... Alright. Roll up your sleeves and breathe in the air. Finish thought. Thought gained. Mazovian socioeconomics. People think communism was some crazy idea that has come up since 40 years ago. Right until he woke up. A spiritual corpse responsive to the call of Commodore Red, prostitutes, and Krasmakov. Wait, I like prostitutes. Commodore Red so communism is about prostitutes and alcohol. That doesn't sound too bad. That doesn't sound too bad. I think it might have a bad rep, but I think we can make this work. Alright, we're going to internalize this. There you go. We're a communist. We're a communist in 3 hours and 10 minutes.
Hola, Wandering Man.
Excellent. Hell yeah. I wonder if I can be all of the things at once. Like, can I have two completely conflicting beliefs? Can I make him believe in all the politics at the same time? Because that sounds really confusing, but I kind of want to do that. Skill points. What time is it? It's past 9. So we've done all this. We've been there. I really want to punch this guy, but there's no option. There's no option to like hit him. I wonder if because I've already been in the dock, am I not allowed to?
The unpromising race pupil returns.
I think I need to be given a quest to pass him. Because we've kind of used we basically jumped into the area. I think we basically skipped a day by jumping from the rooftop. So maybe we have to wait till the next day before I can beat up the racist. What if we became racist with the advanced race theory, but still beat up other racists? What if we're a racist who's intolerant of other racists? Like, we believe that we're the only ones allowed to be a racist. So that we might be a bad person, but our existence is still a net positive. Can we do that?
Right to work! Right
Can I fight
to
this guy?
work. Shame on you!
No, I don't think so. Okay, let's go down here. After you successfully converted, everyone is issued their own hooker. That sounds amazing. Dude, morale would be through the roof. If there was, like, government paid for and sanctioned prostitutes for everybody, everyone would be happy. Well, not everyone, but most people would be happy. A foreign car in good condition. Oh, this is the statue. Yeah, I remember this. Vaguely. What's this? Can I just take from them? Free money? I don't think that was mine, but it is now. What's this? White tank top? Oh, that gives me physical instrument. That's, violence. Yeah. Plus violence. I'm in. Of course the wife beater gives you plus, physical instrument is basically punching things. I'll need that for Measurehead when we can actually fight the guy. I think she's a merchant, if I remember. Hello.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face.
I don't really want to disturb her, but... Only dock once, yeah. Communistic narcissist, yes. That is exactly what I'm going for. I think that's the true way to improve the world is doing that. Excuse me, I'd like to ask some questions.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to
I feel like
reach
snapping
her.
your fingers at someone's very rude, but...
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Why?
Why? I just told you why.
Oh, he won't let you.
The woman still.
Okay, so she's like meditating or something. She must be for like a next chapter or whatever. This is still day one of the game.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Who is this?
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane."
Damn, that's quite a title. Father of the Insane.
As you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece.
I can probably change my stats to get that higher. Oh, I could smoke. I could smoke to be smarter. What indentations? What do I see?
Something with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted the cuirass, around where the heart is. A bullet?
Lieutenant, someone shot the king?
Okay, I can't see it, but I take your word for it.
What do you think?
Well, Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution. But the statue is recently renovated, so maybe a joke? Target practice or a political statement?
Political. It's a king and he's shot.
Why not? What this shows us is guns aren't too uncommon here, and people still shoot them, sometimes at kings.
The king stands high above you, surveying the bay.
Okay, so we need an encyclopedia. Right, I'm not very smart. Do I have plus encyclopedia? Not. Let's... Actually, I'm curious. If I try and fail, and I smoke, my skill will go up. I think it'll let me re-roll.
An old monument.
So let's try this.
stands
Probably
in the
fail.
middle of the
28%
traffic
chance is
island,
pretty bad.
Pointing toward the... What did he do?
Yeah.
You have no idea what you did a week ago. How would you know what this guy did many
I
centuries
feel
ago?
called out by that. I don't know what I did this morning.
High above you, the king stands triumphantly ablaze.
Okay, right. Now, if we smoke, if we puff one up. Yeah. I wonder if you just keep smoking a lot. If you're, How do I use it? It's supposed to be, put it in your hand. and then click down here, but I can't. Maybe it's once per day? How do I use it? Oh, is that to be my right hand? So I think you click down here, but it's not letting me click. See, I can drink. I can drink, but I can't smoke. Why? Why can't I smoke? Don't tell me my character's like, he'll drink as much as he wants, but he has like a once per day limit on smokes. That doesn't make sense. Surely he would just say, fuck it. Yeah, it won't let me drink. I mean, I can drink, but I can't smoke. Why would that prevent me from smoking? It doesn't make sense. I don't know. It's okay. We'll come back and do this check another time. Kind of annoying, but this over here. A bold slogan: Humanox covers the truck. Yeah, we're not very smart, so checks like this are pretty rough. This? Ruins full of snow. No one lives there anymore. This opens up on day 2. Like, new areas pop up every day when you've had some sleep. Probably coming near the end of day 1 anyway. Yeah, let's go over here. Oh, we can go look at the body again. Now that we bought those, like, relaxant drugs, I think we... Oh! Stop! Between those trucks, smokes! I love how our obsession with chemicals gives us a smoked loot finder. Yeah. Free smokes. Can I smoke them? No. What's the point of having smokes if I can't smoke them? It must be like a once per day limit. I find kind of odd. Yeah, I don't know why I can't smoke those. You get 4 charges every time you find a box. I think we've spoken to this guy. Save it. I'm sure we've spoken to this guy last stream.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
Keep listening.
From another planet. Hey there.
I am the law.
You sure are, my man.
He thinks you're a dick. I think if you keep saying you're the law, just for no reason, I think there's a thought cabinet that pops up where you can be a dumbass.
Yes. People get that you are the law. You really don't have to keep saying it.
But I want to. I am the law. What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy metals and other byproducts of the modern era. You can almost taste it.
What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
Limbo, huh? So that's where I am.
Yeah, exactly.
How long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Mr. Poet over here. Extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need?
Any smokes on you?
Nope, don't smoke.
Don't smoke. Bro, I saw you just take a cigarette out of your mouth.
Some of the other drivers do, though.
Dude!
There's still a few around, waiting for the jam to disperse.
Smoking right
for the
now.
Sweet release of death.
I can see you smoking, dude. I can all see you.
Yup. Nothing wrong with that statement. Your senses have nothing to add. You'll have to ask around elsewhere.
Damn. My perception's pretty good. We need more motorics for those checks. Guess I'll ask around.
You could also check the kiosk down the street. Frit. With 3 T's. Rebishaw's weird.
Care to spare some change for a working stiff?
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
We're just begging to this guy who's not even working. They who?
The bosses, man.
So you're broke. Don't say that. Makes sense. First work, then pay. I don't know who these bosses think. Wait, if we're doing communism, we hate bosses, right? Isn't that how that works? Sounds like a good arrangement for them.
Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down in his luck. If I had, say, 4 myself.
Tell me more about this strike.
It's like, whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands. No way in or out.
Going on strike would probably help you dodge a bullet or two.
Maybe I should go on strike. Wait, can I go on strike?
Maybe you should. Cops don't get paid much and the hours are long. Plus, you can get shot.
He's right.
Why not?
I don't get paid much, and my job is dangerous. You know what? I'm gonna quit.
The RCM is a self-managing organization that operates on donations. We promote our own leaders. It would be like striking against your own mother.
I don't know my mother. I go on strike against her too for my rights.
Okay, but do continue. You were asking about the strike?
We're gonna go on strike against our mum. What's the union demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess.
Yeah, their demands are pretty high.
I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like, a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
Oh, that's not Manan. What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
Anything else?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
Fair enough.
Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Time to get laid, not you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
As soon as I see this red pop up when someone says they're not into, like, you know, the fast life, they're gonna make fun of him.
What's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more transient, the better. When one's ended, you can get onto the next one.
Yeah, dude.
He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
Man, my empathy check, 8% chance. Yeah, we're not good at empathy. Not on this character. Do you know anything about the dead man behind the hostel?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
With what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
Okay, and your conclusion?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Fair enough. What are you hauling anyway? Don't say apples.
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
You're under arrest. Wicked, I've always wanted a friend in the underworld.
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing.
I was hoping we could do, get some cheap drugs, but no, not today. Maybe tomorrow.
They usually get shipped to Grodd in the Occident, though we've been making headway in the Ilmaran market lately.
You've always wanted a friend in underwear? I mean, yeah? That seems like a pretty reasonable goal to have. If you're into that. Depends on the underwear. I'm fussy about aesthetics. It depends, man. Nothing illegal then.
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
Never. They would never illegalize sport. Sport is the most wholesome thing known to man.
Say that. What's the machine? That's your machine behind you.
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
Yeah, they're pretty neat.
Neat. For carrying large quantities of cargo a long distance. These found tracksuits need to find their way to the kids way out in Wamrau and Loran Bird somehow.
Can I get one of those tracksuits you're hauling?
We're pals and all, But I can't just freely hand out the merchandise.
Come on.
The bosses won't be happy.
I'm a cop.
There's no denying it. Your body needs to feel the touch of some good performance wear.
Come on, man.
We're pals and...
There's no denying it. The man taps his fingers.
Okay, so I need to pass an empathy
against
check
his
to
arm.
convince him to give me a tracksuit. I mean, we can try, but it's not
Don't
going
be
to
a
work.
stranger.
I don't have any, like, empathy. I mean, I don't have empathy in general. No. Damn it. I mean, you know what? 8% chance. Let's fucking try it. You
Hello
can
again,
retry
my
it when your
man.
level goes up.
What's
Fuck
on
it.
your mind?
Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
My man, I want to know about your soul in all caps.
You really are the law, aren't you? I get that being bluntly observant and inquisitive comes with the territory, but it certainly doesn't help with your conversational skills, does it?
He's right. I don't know how to talk to people.
Just like that, he slips out of your reach. It is possible the yelling didn't help.
I thought it was going to work. I'm going to be honest. I thought I had that in the bag, but... Alright. Well, we tried. Right. I think that's most of what we could do. Where do I get a mirror? A copy of the city map. I'm sure that... So, the hobo bag is supposed to come from the Frite, but she doesn't sell it. Nah, she's not gonna... Can I talk to the racist? Hello, racist.
Looking for something odd?
No. You think the convenience store would sell maps, but I don't think she does. That's the Tare
The
machine.
tear machine stands in the...
She said she was selling maps, but they're sold
A
out.
small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine
Inverse, hello,
bottles,
what's up, buddy?
nasal sprays, and
How you doing,
blister
mate? How have you been?
packs.
Good
They
to see
all
you.
bear the...
You nasty man. How you doing, dude?
To the left of the...
No, we've stolen that already. That's the drugs.
A colourful display.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you.
No, and then she's got nothing.
Is
No. Maybe a map is only on day 2 when the game gets bigger. Because a lot of areas are locked off right now. Okay, no, there's nothing more over there. Let's go over here. Spoken to her. This is all cut off down here. Yeah, this is, there's a bridge here. But the bridge is cut off. Ancient fountain. Doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree on it. Some people over there. Oh. Stuff. Plastic wrapped macaroni stamped with humanitarian aid. Not for resale.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Can I steal the humanitarian aid?
Don't be shy.
Shit.
These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
Okay.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
Hey man, as long as they give me stats, I'll wear shitty
The
budget
box
clothes.
smells like cat piss or like an old person with no money.
That is a crazy description of an old person. Out on your deck for the first time this season, sitting down with some pulled pork and wings. I am so jealous. Does that pulled pork have any barbecue sauce around or something similar? You know what I would do? If I had like an infinite amount of pulled pork, I would just get loads of it, cover that shit in cheese, and just like wrap it up. Pulled pork burrito, just cheese, barbecue sauce, and freaking pork. Man, I'm hungry. Pulled pork sounds amazing. Yeah, now I want some. Damn it, Inverse, you've done it again. You made me hungry.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first hand, buy second hand. Keep the economy moving.
Hold on, I can do that check. I'm gonna find a bargain. Speakers from the people of Samara. Food gift from the people of Messina. A helpline to the company that controls the drawbridge. Yeah, that's day 2. Checking for any hot air rise from the sewer, sour, acidic, and strange. Okay, I'm just looking around in case there's any money because I'm very poor and I'd like to have some. I'd like to not be poor. It's all possible.